I'm Tori.
I'm Britley.
I'm Christelle.
Amelia.
And we're talking about Apple. We're Group 3, and we're going to be talking about Apple and where it came from, the different ways that it markets itself, and the different products that Apple runs. And also we're going to be covering how the company is ran, and then finally we're going to close off with the customer relations and what it means to be a consumer of Apple.
Apple is a company founded on April 1976. They first were known for their computer devices. With time, their ideas expanded and they began creating different sources of entertainment devices. Their ideas went way beyond our imaginations by creating their iPods, iPhones, iPads, and all different sources of devices. So we got some examples here about Apple. We got the iPad and we got the Mac computer. I don't know if you guys have seen the commercials.
I haven't. Have you seen commercials?
I haven't seen any of them.
Well, no, not really.
Well, the way they market themselves is they have a brand personality, like awareness, lifestyle, and their imagination, liberty, like regained, and their the power to keep people through the technology. And the Apple brand personality is also about simplicity and removal of like the complexity of people's lives and lifestyle through technology and product design. So in the past 2 decades, they've become known for their advertisements, which is designed to reflect upon like marketing and the products and the creative individuals. Their most significant ad campaigns are the flathead commercials where they're dancing, they have their iPods on, and the Hi, I'm a Mac and I'm a PC TV commercial. And the last one is the Apple introducing the iPad 2 commercial. And today, Apple focuses much of its advertisement among like special events such as the keynotes at conferences, at the Macworld Expo and the Apple Expo. And the events typically, like they draw large gatherings of people like all over the world.
Oh, wow.
So, but it's kind of like unfortunate that Steve Jobs passed away.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's going to be the same without him?
Well, now that they do have a new CEO, which is Tim Cook, he did mention one of the articles that he was going to try to follow one of the strategic plan. Sorry.
Oh, that's never such a tough one to say. I mess up all the time.
sorry. Okay, anyway. So yeah, so he did mention that he was gonna change a little bit some of the management system he didn't like about Steve. But I mean, I would say because Steve did mention in one is that everything and all of his products the company basically starts with the product and ends with the product. So I mean, so majority of all his technologies were like amazing, and I would say that it's probably the best way, just to stick with the old plan. But we don't know. I mean, we'll have a new CEO, and we'll just have to see once, the new iPhone 4 comes out and see if it still functions the same way as the other iPhones. I mean, it's pretty much, it all depends, on the new CEO and what's going to happen to the thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, I'm actually kind of partial to keeping it the old way myself. These examples right here, this is my MacBook, and I've had that since '07, and I've been a Mac user ever since. I'll never go back to being a Windows user. It's so much simpler, and when you become a Mac product user, it becomes your lifestyle. And I think in the commercials and the different ways that it markets itself, it really puts that, brand name forward, and you can really tell who their target market is. And they don't really have to market as much as other companies may have to, just because when you see that logo or you hear that name, that's the brand that you are drawn to. So I think Apple, they're awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I love
Apple.
I love Apple. Mm-hmm. And I think with the new Tim Cook and Steve Jobs unfortunately passing on, we're going to see a lot of new things. I don't know. I've never used the iPad. But you have an iPad.
Yeah, I have one at home. I like it. It's kind of like the iPod, but it gives you the ability to like go further with it, like typing and things like that. You can actually do homework on your iPad.
Really?
So that's why I like it. And check your email, and it's much of a
keyboard?
bigger. You can get a keyboard. A keyboard. Yep. keyboard to type.
Basically, kind of like mixed
A
it with
laptop.
a laptop.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I mean, you could like do like a lot of things. with
Really?
it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A lot
You
more
could,
than
like-
you can do with the iPhone.
Yeah, you can even like edit your pictures and stuff like that on it.
Videos,
So,
anything,
yeah.
So you can download programs for your
Right.
iPad?
apps, and everything.
So-